as well. I'm going to move this out of the way. I want everyone to keep in mind this is general. Okay, it will not apply to everyone. If you watch, you may see things in here that do pertain to you. So if you want to take that with you, take it. If not, leave it behind. Okay, don't take an energy upon yourself that's not yours. Very general reading. All right. Cancer. What is blocking Cancer in their love life? What are the blockages Cancer is facing moving forward in love? What is keeping Cancer blocked from finding a new love? Cancer energy in the cards. Here we go. Choose your battles. Yeah, I feel too like this to me always thinks choose your words, choose what you say, be careful what you say. I feel like some of you've got several people trying to make a choice from. Could be 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's just 3 in the picture. But this is also about looking at yourself, standing back and looking at yourself in all your faces. All right? Yes, clarity of belief. So what you believe about yourself, how others perceive you, all right, that look at you, may not be what you think. It may be time to change your perspective. Some of you may have believed that a certain person was for you, and you may be starting to go through a transformation, some kind of change. You may be ending something about how you believed about yourself, how you believed about the people around you. You're changing that. You're actually turning your back on it, going through this healing. Some of you may have ended things with a Scorpio as well, but this is blocking you. Okay, so you are trying to change your focus. So this is a good thing. So far you're not super blocked. Okay, Cancer. Trust. Yeah, some of you have a hard time with the trust. See, look at this, observing yourself from every angle. Some people may look at you differently than you think they do. They see you different, and you may be seeing yourself different than others do. So that's definitely a direct message. I feel like a lot of you are changing your beliefs about the kind of person that you like, the kind of life and love life that you want. And if you don't believe that, you may actually go through this change and transformation here. Something, it's wonderful, whatever it is, because changing your focus is all it takes. So I feel like a lot of you are sort of stepping back and observing yourself through other people's eyes. Yes, look at that, nurturing and healing. A lot of people got this card. Beautiful. So this is about, it's time to focus and nurture yourself and take care of you. So some of you need to actually do that because there are some trust issues. But I feel like you need to let go of that. So I feel as though there's something that you're observing, or the way people observe you, or the way you are, facial expressions, something about it that is creating this lack of trust. No, I feel like you need to change the way you're looking at a situation because you've got this lack of trust, but I think you will be able to let go of that and set yourself free from this if you just look at it through different eyes, perceive it differently. Something about the clarity of what you believe about a person or about yourself is about to change. Nurture. Wow. So you need to get out in nature, nurture yourself. Some of you just need to smile more. Like if you take care of yourself and give yourself that, focus on yourself for a while and heal yourself, I actually feel like you can set yourself free from whatever this is. And it's going to mean something different for everybody. Yeah, some of you, look at that. There is. Ooh. Yes, I feel like some of you, how you perceived love, how you perceived your relationships may have been based on the passion. Some of you want a passionate new beginning, you want an emotional beginning, but I feel like some of you have to look into your past and look at how you see it, how it's made you view love, your relationships, or even yourself in them, okay? Very much so. I feel like some of you are ready for a new beginning. You've gone through it. I don't feel like a lot of you that are watching this have super blocks, but I do think there is something where you need to change how you see yourself, how you see love. Okay, and it stems from your childhood, because I do feel like you want a new beginning. You want passion and love and emotion in your life, and whatever it is starts from your childhood. So you're about to transform. You're about to go through a healing. You're becoming this butterfly because you're going to focus on yourself and nurture yourself. Some of you probably never had a lot of nurturing when you were a child. It's possible. Some of you probably got lots, but some of you didn't. So this may pertain to a lot of those people, and it did create you. It did make you who you are when it comes to love, passion, and your emotions. All right. Clarity of belief. Why is this here for what's blocking Cancer? Why is this clarity of belief here? This is like the death card kind of, but it's starting completely new. It's out of one. So you've gone through this. I feel like a lot of you have healed because you took the time to focus on yourself and nurture yourself. So you've set yourself free. You're now trusting yourself. You've changed the way you see yourself through this process. And I feel like it's in a very good way. So I'm really happy to hear that. Clarity of belief. Yeah, so there's something that came to an end here. You at the end of a life cycle here, and you are ready for something new. You're focusing on something different. Beautiful energy. Oops. Here you are. Yes, so you've got your emotions under control. A lot of you probably hid your emotions due to the way you were raised as a child. Some of you were very controlling, all right? You wanted to control everything. Again, you're changing your perspective on that, about not controlling love, not controlling your emotions so much to the point where you control them so much they're buried and non-existent. I also feel some of you with the Ten of Swords, you're putting an end to this. You got this under control. So a lot of you have already gone through this and you're ready to move forward. The Wheel of Fortune's in your favor. You're getting a green light that it's a lot of you are becoming very clear, and I feel that you've gone through some kind of spiritual change here as well. So lovely energy. You're finishing an old cycle that dated back from the time you were a child. Some of you are ready to reconcile with somebody from your childhood or a past relationship. You see this person as the Wheel of Fortune. You're changing the way you see this person, how you believed them to be, and also you yourself in the equation. Very interesting. This is getting things under control. So you want to come in and use all the power you have to control this and get you and this person on the same page. Because I feel in the past your emotions were running muck. The horses were all over the place, and you were going in several directions. Some of you may have even had several people that you were dating in the past, going back and forth. You weren't sure which emotion was for which person, that kind of thing. So you're getting this under control, okay? I feel like this is an end of a painful situation. It is now over. The Nine of Wands, you're still kind of there. You're pretty beat up by it, but it's telling you to take your focus from that. Don't give up. I don't feel like you're going to give up. I feel like you came very close in giving up on yourself and giving up on a relationship or love in general. But yeah, just turn your back on all that. It's time now to turn your back. Put all of this behind you because you are going to have success. A lot of you are already starting to feel that because you've changed your opinions, your focus on how you viewed yourself, how you viewed a person, how you viewed love, relationships, your family, all of it. So I feel like a lot of you have already cleared out those blockages. There's just one more wand to go. Very small distance here. So you need a little bit more nurturing. Some of you need to recognize that you actually need nurturing. You need a nurturing, loving relationship. You may not have had that in the past, so maybe you weren't very good at giving nurturing, so you had a lot of issues. Okay, a lot of passionate beginnings, a lot of new beginnings in love. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody that you could be missing, but you've had to go through this process. You had to turn your back and focus on yourself to heal, and I feel that many of you have accomplished this. So wonderful for you, Cancer people. If you haven't gone through this, you probably will. Not everybody. Not everyone's on the same time frame too in their process in life and their path. So we have the Page of Chalices. So yeah, some of you may want to apologize or offer a cup to somebody. There's a nurturing. It has a little bit of a healing energy, I feel, with it, because nurture's there. So you want to offer someone a cup, but you're a little bit shy. I feel like in your past, and you're still kind of looking at that. I can see your eyes. You're looking this way. You got all these wands, all this hard work behind you. One more step, and that could be to apologize or to reach out to somebody, but you're a little shy and a little bit unsure. And this may not even be a person. This could be just taking that baby step to finding love. But you're so, so close. So keep focused. Keep focused, and it's important to share a little bit of emotion with that, okay? Let me just move this out of the way. Just want to have a little bit more room. So yes, there you go. So observe. What's going on with observe? I think there's something that you observed in somebody. This is how I'm going to see this. I feel like there's somebody that you were looking at and you paid a lot of attention to them. This is somebody from your past that you may have had passion and a new beginning in love, or you maybe just had the passion at the time. I don't know here. But there's something about how you believe to this person. You're seeing them different, and you're seeing the whole situation differently as you have gone through your own healing. You looked at this person all over, and they didn't look the same. There's something that you did not like about the way they looked, and you examined them quite thoroughly. And I feel that this is the person I feel that you see needs some nurturing. And I got a feeling some of you may feel that you need to apologize to this person. There's something that you need to say. Some of you may just want to reach out to this person and talk to them. It may be all about you, but for some of you, right, you just want to reach out, share your feelings, get some feedback. You want this person to look, maybe you want someone to look at you in a different way. But I feel like you're looking at this person and you're not liking what you see, because they're not looking at you at the same as they used to be. They're not focusing on you like they used to. So you want to reach out, because I feel that you feel responsible. I do. I feel like that there's something that you feel responsible that may have happened in the past with this person. And I feel like you'd like to have a new beginning with them, but they're not looking at you like they used to. So you're a little bit apprehensive, a little shy about communicating, because there's the way you're looking here. It's like, did I do that? This person looks kind of stone cold. The passion, the vitality, they're just looking beyond you. There's something that has changed, okay? This is also you looking at yourself from every angle, and you're starting to realize you may have caused this with this person, okay, because of what happened in the past. I feel like this person may have had a lot of passion for you. There was love there. Something definitely happened. Something ended. But how you've seen this person before is not how you're seeing them now. There's something very changed. And I don't think it's a physical change so much. It's more, you can see the emotional change in this person. Okay? And I feel like you really looked at them. You really focused on it. But I do feel like there's some kind of an apology, something that needs to be said. So tell me about observe. Why is this here? Cards really want to come out. Yeah, there may have been some conflict in the past with this person, so they're kind of ignoring you. They're not looking at you like they used to, but you're looking at them. It's very interesting. This person is single, 9 of Pentacles. They have a lot of abundance. They take care of themselves. Everything's good. But there was some kind of conflict. You can see the conflict on this person's face. You can see, I feel like in the past when this person was single, there was conflict between you. All right, there's something here, something in your history. I also feel, this person, I feel like you've been putting a lot of work into yourself. This person's constantly working. They work a lot. They have a lot of abundance. You're seeing that about them. I think you're just seeing them different, but you want to reach out, but you're afraid. Okay, you're a little bit scared. There's something different. They're not as focused on you as they used to be. You're not trusting this situation. Okay? I think this person needs some nurturing, and you are possibly the cause of it. There may have been an end of cycle between the two of you. You may have had to do some kind of change and transformation to do with your past and your childhood. But I think you want to reconcile. You find this person very attractive. They have a lot of abundance. I think you want to know, you're apprehensive of talking to them. You're not sure if there's competition, but they don't look at you the same as they used to. It's like, yeah, and it's making you feel like this person's given up on you, like it's just like it's gone, all right? You feel like it's just kind of done, and you're not liking it, so you're a little bit afraid. You're afraid to get beat up because you've just gone through this healing yourself. Tell me about the trust. What is this? This person may not trust you. You may know that. There's a lack of trust here. You have to start from the bottom here to gain trust again. Yeah. You feel like there's no hope here. You may have left this person out in the cold in the past, so now they don't look at you the same. They don't. I feel like there is no trust. I'm going to be honest. I feel like there is zero trust. And you can flip this, but I'm just going to read it the way it is. Because this is about blockages, right? Like this person's just not focused on you. They are not looking at you the same because there's a lack of trust. So I feel like you left them out in the cold and you feel like there's no hope. All right, but there is. And I feel like you want to reach out and you want to nurture this person. You want to help heal them because I think you feel responsible for some of it. It's not like that you're fighting or have conflict now. I think there was conflict in the past, and this person has worked on themselves. They've done their work. All right, this is somebody who's done their work, and they got all this abundance and this. They're very attractive. They got everything going, but it's what they look like. It's the look in their face. They're not looking at you the same. So you want to reach out and you want to nurture them because you felt it. You've seen it on their face. You're not perceiving them, you're not seeing them, they don't look the same as they used to you, and it's nothing to do with their physical appearance, it's the look in their eyes. Nurture. What's going on with nurture? Yeah, look at that. So something is coming to an end here. Somebody's had to do some shadow work, had to go within and nurture themselves. I feel like this person has transformed. They've gone within to do their shadow work, and I feel like you need to. Something needs to end here and transform. Again, 2 cards with transformation. So you've both gone through a lot of changes, a lot of growth, and a lot of transformation. But I feel like it's like you watch this person. They may have been around you at some time. I don't feel like you fight or you're completely estranged. They may have just been a friend. But now you want this passionate new beginning. Maybe in the past they wanted that with you, but you didn't for whatever reason. But the cycle had ended. I feel like you were going in 2 directions. You may have been interested in them, kind of, and interested in someone else. And regardless, there is a lack of trust. So, and you're having a hard time trusting if you reach out and offer them a cup that they're going to accept it because they are looking pretty cold, okay? I feel like you're lonely. I feel like this person is lonely. You notice that they kind of have a lonely look. They're by themselves a lot. They have a lot of wonderful things going for them, but you've noticed the change. Yeah, they're not, you sense they're not, there's a lack of trust, but you are, I really feel like this person is lonely and you see that, but they're not looking at you the same, and you thought they would maybe, right? You may have reached out at some point and it's just all different now. So, what's blocking you here is it's trust. And it's not that you don't trust them, it's the fact that they don't trust you because of something that happened. So you're kind of stuck. I don't feel like it's a huge block. I really don't. I think you were once focusing on somebody else from your past. Maybe it was you had a new beginning with somebody who was a childhood friend. Maybe this person wasn't, and you were going in 2 directions. But this person that you were with, they may be somebody who's had your child, that kind of thing. You may have had a child with them. That is finished. And now you're coming back towards this person after you've healed and you've transformed, and they aren't the same. They aren't reacting to you the same. You can see it in their face. It's like something died. So I feel as though you'd like to transform this. I feel like you kind of watch this person. I feel like you watch them possibly sometimes from a distance, or you're around them. I feel like they're still around you in your life, but maybe in the past they were different towards you. It's the same. They're cold now. So you're not sure if you should move forward. You don't know what this is. So it is going to end. So something is going to transform. So I feel like, yeah, this person, what they need is some love and nurturing. This person needs some love and nurturing. They are lonely. They have trust issues. Some of you can flip this. It could be you. I really do feel like they need some nurturing, and I feel like you want to do that because somehow you feel responsible. You may not be, but you do, or you just want to nurture them. You want to reach out to this person and help them transform. You want a new beginning with them. You want to make them this offer and plant this seed. So let's see. Wow, this is heavy. What's going on with the standing stone? What's going on with the standing stone? There we go. Yeah, so yeah, you want to make this new beginning, and you want these burdens to go away. You want to ease this person's burdens. I feel like in the past this person was a very good friend to you, but they may have wanted this new beginning in love with you, and they had a lot of passion. You found each other attractive, but it's like you went in another direction because you were kind of all over the place, going in two different directions. And I think things ended rather painfully with this person who you may have a child with. So yeah, I feel like you've been quite beat up by this situation, but you're now shifting over to this other person. You're now focusing on them, and you're a little bit worried. Maybe they offered you a cup. No, I see it's you. I really actually feel like it's you. You're just scared to. You kind of feel like you should just give up on it and not go there. But I feel like you want to work on this. I feel like this person has a lot of abundance. I think you're worried there's competition, or you're worried that there may be some conflict. I think this person's conflicted. I think they do have a lack of trust because of what happened in the past. I do feel like they're lonely. I do feel like they feel like there's no hope in this situation because of the trust issues, where this will go and what happened before. But I feel like this person could come alive again if you offer them some attention. They definitely need some nurturing and some care. But I feel like you would be giving it because I feel like this person always cared and nurtured for you. I feel like they did, and they helped you through times, through changes and transformations, and now it's like you want to repay that. You may feel responsible, but maybe you are, but for some of you may not. This is just somebody that you have a history with from your past. I feel like they're still around, but I don't feel like you spend a bunch of time together. You may have seen them recently, most definitely, and you've seen the conflict on their face. They do not look the same. They looked right beyond you, and you examine them from every angle. And I think part of this is making you examine yourself. It's making you examine your situation with this person in the past and what happened. And I feel like you feel pretty bad, but it is possible to start from the ground up, and that's how the only way to gain trust in this is to start from the bottom. Okay, there's definitely a need to nurture. This person's very much in need of some nurturing. I feel like they always gave it to you. In fact, they give it to you all the time. This is unconditional love. I feel like this person gave you unconditional love, and maybe you left them out in the cold, but I don't feel like it was your intentions. To be honest, I don't. I feel like they were always there, and they really helped you go through some times when you were transforming, and now you're seeing them. They just don't have that same look in their eyes. This is somebody who's quite sad. may be to do with you. It may be just life in general. This person may have a lot of burdens. They may have carried a lot of weight in their life. But I do see a new beginning, that you want to plant the seed. You want to help this person transform into a butterfly like they used to be and help them end the burdens. Wow. Heavy. So, as far as blockages go, this is more like a normal tarot read. But yeah, I actually feel the blockages is the focusing, taking your focus. You've turned around and focused on this person. I feel like a lot of your blocks are down, but the biggest hurdle is getting, I think, to forgive yourself completely, to move forward. In love yourself, you feel you need to do that for this person because they did it for you. That's kind of how I feel. It's almost like something a little karmic where you need to do it. Yeah, there's fear here. You're afraid, though, to step through the door. This person is afraid, too. They're terrified of getting their heart broken because I feel like there was a third party in the past, but I feel like things ended more painfully with this other person, because I feel like it's like you went with this other person from your childhood, and this other person just went off on their own. They just took their focus elsewhere at the time, and they just concentrated on work and their abundance and everything. They're single. They may have been single for ever since then, because they're carrying this burden, this weight. So they really are afraid of getting hurt again. So there's a lot of trust. Yeah, there's a need to come together and heal. I feel like you want to heal this person because they may have healed you. There is chemistry. There is balance between you. I feel like you probably were good friends. There may have been some passion, but you took your offer elsewhere to somebody else. So now you're choosing something different. You're going back and choosing this person. Just whatever you do, Cancer, don't do this because you are up in your feelers, because this person may take it the wrong way. Be very careful how you approach, what you do, what you say. I think you know that because you've been through enough yourself. You're just at the tail end of it now. Yeah, I would be very careful. If you go to this person with the wrong intentions, it could hurt them again. Okay? The last thing you want to do is put more burdens on their back if this doesn't work out. So let's see. But I do feel like you want to heal this. You want to be patient with this person. You want to reconcile. You know there's really good chemistry there, that you're a very good fit. Yeah, you want to heal this. You want to heal this person and nurture them. You want to be there for them because they were there for you. Whether you have anything to do with what happened to them or not, for some of you, I do feel that you do. You picked someone. They probably were very good. It's like when that happened, they just focused on work. Ever since that happened, I don't feel they said much to you or anything. They just turned their focus elsewhere instead of carrying on and crying and yeah, but they don't have the same look. It's like they got this faraway look, right? The vibrance is gone. They've got a cold look about them. You're not liking it very much. Tell me about this. This nurturing. Where will this lead? This nurture. Scared to look. Oh, yeah. So this person's very much, they need nurturing. This person's been played. I think you're going to try to figure this person out. This person's trapped in something, trapped in their head. They are terrified of being trapped in a situation because they have actually been nurturing and caring for themselves. But somehow, because they did that for you, you want to come forward. You're watching them. You want to transform this. You want to put an end to whatever it is that's happening. Or whatever happened between you. You want this to be done and kind of do your thing. But this person, I'm going to be honest, they view you as a player. And they're still very much trapped in their head about it. They are afraid. So I don't know if you can fix this or not. I would be very careful how you approach it. All depends on your situation and your person. Okay? Yeah, they are very guarded. They're guarding their heart. I think you're going to have a hard time seeing a way forward. You're going to be at a crossroads, and they also have a hard time coming out of this. It may be to do with you, this player, or it could be to do with someone else plus you. Like whatever it is, this person's carried a lot of weight for a long time, but they've worked on themselves. Like basically, they're okay. They just stay single. This person absolutely stays single. And when you observe them and you watch them, you see they just don't have that same look anymore. Yeah, they're full of abundance. Like you want to move forward. There's a lot of abundance here. I think if you can push past this, I think is a reward here. I think this person actually is full of a lot more abundance and stuff than you see. If you feel that you caused some of this somehow in the past, maybe indirectly, because I don't see you doing anything horrible to them. I don't even, but they may see you as a player, or you're trying to figure out why this person's up in their head so much. If you were around them, obviously you've been around them a little bit and you're seeing this, and it's not too good, but they are full of abundance. They actually are full of color and life underneath, but I think when you're around, they just get up in their head. Tell me about this for Cancer. And this could flip. This could be somebody watching you, all right? I don't feel like it's a heavy block, but I do feel like there's something that needs, I see transformation twice. This person helped you heal and transform when something ended with possibly the mother of your child, helped you move forward and get your emotions in control. They helped you. And then they went about focusing on themselves. You weren't focused on them at the time, you were focused on you. So they focused on you and off they went. Now they're going through something and you feel you want to repay. I actually do. I feel like you just want to repay that kindness. But I would be careful if this person has love and emotion for you. Sometimes it's best to leave well enough alone. But I do see you reaching out, maybe an apology or just reaching out to say something, to talk to them. I suppose it's okay. I don't know. This person's quite guarded, though. They're very much protective of their heart. They're still trapped in that energy with somebody who played them. And I do feel like you're trying to figure out what happened, what's going on up in their head. Because you see it, right? You see that they're just completely blocked off. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So you did examine this person quite thoroughly, and you're kind of working through that now, thinking about what you should do, if you should or you shouldn't. If you should come forward and do the right thing or leave well enough alone. Okay, so it is kind of blocking you because you're thinking about it quite a lot. You're very focused on it. So if you still have healing to do, I would suggest you finish your healing. There's something here that you definitely are almost healed from with the transformation underneath you. You're really, really close. I kind of feel like this person's okay. They certainly do need some nurturing, some love, some hugs, things like that. But I do think they take care of themselves. I do see you seeing them as very attractive, and they look nice, they dress nice, their home looks nice, they work hard, they got lots of money, everything's good. But somehow it makes you feel conflicted because of the look, the face, okay? Something has changed. So yeah, wow, you guys. Now, whatever that look is, you don't like it. I don't think it's physical. I think it's more the look in their eyes, the expression, that far away. They're kind of aloof towards you. Let's grab some outcome cards here and we'll see where it goes. All right, Cancer? Yeah, I do feel like this person has so much abundance. I think you see the possibilities with them. So you are thinking about coming in. You know you need to go about this the right way. It's telling you, like I said, you got to be really careful. If you don't love this person and you can't love them, it might be best if you leave them well enough alone, or maybe come in and talk to them. Maybe there's a need for some closure between you and this person. I feel like this person's been hurt a lot. and they're really closed off to love, really blocked, and you feel somewhat responsible for some of it. But I can see there's other people here too. I feel like this person's had a lot of conflict in their love life. It's all over their face. So they've just chose to be single, even though they do get lots of attention because they're attractive. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Cancer. What is the outcome of this situation? What is the guidance for Cancer? What's blocking this situation? Well, I can say what's blocking it is whether you should or shouldn't move forward and say and get involved unless you're actually interested in this person in the right way. I would be careful. Yeah, coming apart. So, yeah, look at that. Two faces. Yeah, you came apart with this person, but there's something about their face. It just keeps drawing to it. You feel like inside they may be coming apart. Okay, something like that. Or maybe you came apart, maybe you should just stay apart. Bone Collector. Oh my gosh, these readings, they're heavy. Oh. Yeah, so I feel like you came apart, but you want to come back together. You want to put this back together. You want to pick up the pieces. And I think it's because this person helped you pick up your pieces in the past. They were a very good friend to you. There's some very sweet memories about that, but everything has changed now. Yeah, wow. You want to come back and pick up the pieces, and you want to put this together after coming apart. The Bone Collector. I love this card. Oops. You can never get the light right. There we go. See, she's got all the little pieces. She's smiling. She's putting everything back together. So you just want to help this person. I feel you just, you want to reach out. So it's up to you. You know your situation, all right? And maybe you came apart with this person. Maybe you do want to come back together with them, but there's something that's very changed about how they look at you. So you're a little bit unsure. Likely a little bit of a block there for sure. Yeah, you're not sure if you should give up or forge forward. No. You really do want to, it burdens you, and I think you want to put an end to the burden by making them some kind of offer to start from the bottom up and rebuild. No, I guess you could reach out and see what happens for sure. Alright, Cancer, I don't want to tell you what to do. It's something you got to decide. You're going to know your person and your situation. If this is your situation, you've gone through this, you've observed this in somebody, and you feel responsible, maybe it's time for closure. If it's somebody else, you've had a situation and you feel this person is you, there may be somebody coming towards you. You may be aware of it, that they're around, and they, maybe you've never really gone anywhere. I do feel like they're starting to go, they've gone through some kind of awakening, or they're healing something, and they're observing this on you. So they may approach you and want to come back together, or help you pick up the pieces, or they just want to, it's very smiley, the Bone Collector. You've come apart and you want to put it back together. So I think it's kind of sweet. But yeah, I would step very careful on that if a lot of time has gone by, unless you're absolutely 100% sure. Somebody who's been played and hurt a lot of times and has no trust, they're lonely, they spend a lot of time alone. They do look after themselves, though. Don't worry about that. I can see that they eat right, they rest, they take care of their home, they get their hair done, they dress nice. You've observed that, but it's their face. They're just cold and distant. So if it's bothering you, maybe you need to have the closure more for yourself, for them. So take a look at that before you proceed, okay? Take care, you guys. I wish you the best. It's very sweet, actually, in a lot of ways. So don't forget to check out my mystery love readings that are in